Hi, there is a question on the Tableau forums, a problem statement. One team has the start of the year set as June, and they want to calculate based on the selection of a particular month and year. They want to calculate the year to date for that choice. The right click and go into the properties of my date, set the fiscal start year to be June as the requirement is. I also make sure in the order date that the um, default properties fiscal start year is as set in the data source, that is June. The next step would be to get to the parameter, to give my users a choice to choose which year month they want their calculation to be. The requirement here is to start from the first month of the fiscal, June in this case, and go all the way to the chosen month year. I've chosen November 2023, and everything that you see in amber here after the calculation is set to true is my year to date. My custom date field, I right click on the order date, create, and I say custom date. As soon as I do that, this window will show up. Name, I've given it a name of month year, and then in the detail I've chosen month and I've used date value, said OK. What it does is returns, let me build this view out for you. So I have my order date. This is Superstore data set. I drag my order date, select year, quarter, and now this is my month year. Let me bring that in. Month year, my starting month of the fiscal year 2022, is actually June of 2021. Now the next step is to create the parameter. I right click on my custom date field, month year, and I say create parameter. And then over here, I use a list, and I would want to use when the workbook opens option, and I will say that month year field that I've created, like so. Show this parameter over here. So far, so good. Let me bring in the sales dollar value. We want to create the year to date calculated field. It's a Boolean type, and the formula, the first part, I'm comparing the order date with the make date year of my parameter value. So if I've chosen August of 2024 here, August of 2024, I'm bringing that value in and I'm returning the year. So this will give me year 2024. My if statement is checking if the month part, August, is beyond the sixth month. So it's going to leave it at that number, 2024. If it were, say, anything less than June in this scenario, say April of 2024, then it would have returned -1, taking my fiscal back to 2023. And then 6 for the month and first day of the month, the day part. So year, month, day. This is the parameter. This is how my parameter is getting used to come up with the formula for make date. So my make date is make date, and all of this is returning the value 2024 -1, which is 2023, the sixth month, first day of the month. If I were to bring this is year date into the color, 30601, the June of 2023. So the formula is returning the value as we saw. Now, Let's look at the formula for previous year to date. This is the previous year to date formula. Very similar to what we understood. This is the make date, and inside the make date function, I'm checking if the month is greater than 6. Now remember, this has to be the previous year. So if I selected over here the month of April 2024, then my previous year selection actually is April of 2023. So instead of returning 0 and -1, like how we did before, we are returning a -1 and a -2 to take it to the previous year of our selection. So in this case, since April is less than June, the value returned will be year from the parameter 2024 and -2 from the if condition, which equals to 2022, comma 6, comma 1. This is the first of June 2022. That is the starting day of my year. Now that we have got the starting day understanding, let's see what happens here. June 2022. Great. Let's go back to the year to date and understand. So we understood the lower limit. So this is the, and now we have to make sure that our order date is less than the upper limit. The upper limit is also driven by the parameter value, and the formula is comparatively simple. From June of the starting year, which is June 2023, starting of the year, all the way till the month inclusive. So April of 2024. So to get to the upper limit, the first thing I have to do, and all of these formulas in Tableau are written and read inside out. So first thing I'm doing is I'm incrementing the date by 1 month, which is date add month 1 and the value in the parameter. So this is going to return 2024. And then I'm doing a date trunk on the month. So it's the first day of May 2024. And now I'm saying, this being my upper limit, make sure that my order date is less than that. So to recap what we just understood, my year to date formula, my order date lower limit is using the make date. Based on the parameter choice, it's returning the year, either reduced by 1 if it's a month less than the June, or the same year if it is above June. April 2024 is chosen. I have everything starting from June 2023 till April of 2024. Once this is now established, the requirement based on my choice of month and year, I should be able to see my previous year to date sales, my year to date, fiscal year to date sales. I should be able to calculate. I'm multiplying, I'm wrapping it in an integer. So my Boolean integer wrapped will return a 1 for a true and a 0 for a false. And I'm multiplying it with my sales metric. And I'm using that formula. Same thing for previous year to date. I'm wrapping my is previous year to date Boolean in an integer and multiplying it with the sales metrics. And there you are. I hope this makes sense. If not, I'll leave my details in the comments and you can reach out to me. Thank you. Hope this was helpful.